Not so long ago, on an experimental stage in Chelsea, London, science fiction met fishnets and would birth a cinematic phenomenon. You may have heard of it. Your parents probably went. Or you might even have a friend involved in.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Whether you call it a masterpiece or an abomination,
Great Scott!
you have to call out that it's the longest-running theatrical release in film history, and it's more than just a movie. It all started with a young actor and musician, Richard O'Brien,
Hello.
who wrote a glam rock drag musical inspired by his childhood love for B-movies, science fiction, muscle flicks, and rock and roll. He titled it The Rocky Horror Show. The original stage play was directed by Jim Sharman, with O'Brien in the cast, that also included a then unknown Tim Curry. 2 years later, Jim Sharman directed the film adaptation starring Curry and the original London cast, with a few newcomers.
My name's Brad Majors. This is my fiancée, Janet White.
Shot on a low budget, much like the film's muses, many of the sets were borrowed from Hammer Horror Productions, and with makeup by artist Pierre LaRoche, who styled icons like David Bowie and Mick Jagger, the fateful adaptation seemingly smelled of success. Well,
tell us about it, Janet.
Released in 1975, the film was almost immediately withdrawn from several cities due to low, if at all, attendance. However, a new audience was emerging after hours. As New York's Waverly Theater launched midnight screenings on April Fool's Day, a cult following began to form. Legend has it, after 5 months into Waverly's late-night run, audiences began engaging with the characters on screen.
Say something.
From responding to outlandish dialogue,
Hey,
to inventing their own.
one of you guys know how to Madison?
The self-proclaimed counterpoint dialogue, or call-outs, or callbacks, depending on your location, became standard practice with theatergoers around the country. As several theaters promised free entrance to those in costume, performance groups also became a staple. Most often referred to as a shadow cast, theater locals would mirror the characters in costume during the screening. Born alongside the sexual revolution of the 70s, the film was one of the first popular musicals to depict gender fluidity. With midnight screenings throughout local cities, the experience created more spaces for the LGBTQ community, providing an outlet for expression, experimentation, and those who want to wear fishnets after work. 50 years later, the film continues to influence pop culture, including annual conventions and revivals, bringing new generations of audiences together. So why do we keep doing the time warp again? Well, there's only one way to find out.
So, come up to the lab.